Hello and thank you for watching. I'm Ashley Van Dyke with Advantage Software, and in today's video, Font Attributes and Requested Autobriefs, I'm going to show you a new feature in version 10. This allows you to request autobriefs for words or phrases that are in your dictionary that have font attributes, things like bold, italics, and underlined. This new feature expands the kinds of words and phrases that you're able to request briefs for, and will streamline editing, making sure that as many of your briefs as possible are formatted exactly the way that you need them to be, automatically. I've opened a file which demonstrates some of the font changes that I have loaded in my dictionary. Here in the document, you see that the word preceding is underlined. And since I have dictionary entries turned on in my note bar options, I do see my main dictionary definition for this word. I see that I have a font command, open curly bracket, lowercase u, close curly bracket, indicating underlining before the word, and the normal font command, open curly bracket, lowercase n, close curly bracket, to return to normal text after the word. And similarly, if I go to my name, you see that I have a bold font command at the beginning of my name, again, a lowercase letter, this time a B, and at the end, when I want the bolding to end, I have a lowercase n. If I scroll down, you see that I have the same entry here for High Meadows Parkway. I have this underlined. And down at the bottom, you see that I have automatic number conversion and translation magic defined as italicized entries in my main dictionary. And so anytime I write any of these entries, they'll come out with these font specifications every time they translate. However, now in version 10, if I request a brief for any of these words or phrases with specialized font attributes, those font attributes are now represented within the autobrief. And I'm going to show you how that works now. I'm going to start a virtual real-time translation. And I'm going to go ahead and push through some strokes until I start getting to my first requested briefs. So here you see that I have the word preceding, and it came out underlined just as my dictionary specifies, and next I'm going to request a brief. And I have my one RZ stroke that I use to request a single word brief, and you see that my brief indicates the correct definition, meaning that when I use this brief, the word preceding will be correctly underlined just like it is in my main dictionary. I'm going to go ahead and continue pushing strokes through. And the next entry that you'll see modified with a font attribute is my name, which is in bold. And again, I requested a brief, and the brief definition shows that this entry will be bolded when I use this brief in the future. So I'm going to continue pushing strokes, and I got another brief for another bolded entry. And here you see that I used the first brief. Here I wrote the brief that was suggested in my info bar from Autobrief, and when I wrote it 2 times, both times, Advantage Software came out bolded just as I needed it to. As I continue pushing strokes, the next brief that I'm going to request will be for High Meadows Parkway, which will be underlined. And you see that again I got a brief specifying the correct font attribute. And when I use it, right in the next sentence, it translates correctly and the entry is underlined just like it should be. As I continue through the end, the next 2 briefs that I'm going to request will be for automatic number conversion and translation magic, which are both italicized. You see that I got my requested briefs for both automatic number conversion and translation magic. And as I continue and write those briefs, they do both translate. And I've come to the end of my file, and you see that everywhere I wrote my font attributed briefs, the font attributes carried over to the translation, and everything translated exactly the way that is specified in my dictionary. I do not have to go through and correct any of these fonts during editing. I don't have to global anything or make any manual font edits. All of this is now done automatically using the autobrief requested brief system in Eclipse. You don't have to do anything to turn this new feature on. It will simply work wherever you need it to. If you do have entries in your dictionary that take advantage of font attributes, now you can rest assured that you'll always be able to get the briefs that you need for all of those entries. And if you do have the same entry in your dictionary without the font attributes, Autobrief will still be able to suggest a brief for that entry automatically when necessary, and it'll be a different brief than the font attributed brief. And so you'll be able to have separate briefs for your bold entry and your non-bold entry if that's something you need. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope that this new autobrief feature in version 10 will be welcome. As a reminder, Advantage Software offers anytime support 24/7. Tech support can be reached with any question, anytime, including weekends and holidays, at 772-288-3266. Email support is available at support@eclipsecat.com. Thank you for watching. Please hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so that you'll be notified when we publish new content every week. Thank you so much and have a great day.